Okay, next up would be the bass, or as they say elsewhere, the bass. So first option for that would be obviously just bass guitar, plug it in. And there's options within here for your cabinets. This bass amp is nice, soft tube. So you just record in your bass direct into an audio input, and it would be something like that. And just various settings. You can obviously change everything within that. There's drums here to kind of get a better idea of what that sounds like. Next option for something really quick again would be Dr. Octorex. Drop in a bass line Rex file. Obviously, as I said before, you can kind of change your pitch and stuff on that, which would be the main reason, but yeah, this would be the quickest option, and it's so you can put the pitch down. Obviously it doesn't sound natural, but it's alright at that level. Next option I would use for bass would be the go-to would be this monotone bass synthesizer, which is over here in the racks, and it's quite new to Reason. There's loads within it. I go to it first, and then if I want something different, I'll maybe go to something else. But there's enough in this to kind of play about with it. And then what you can do is you can either play in the MIDI, or Reason has these things called players. And you drop in a player, and it's basically a MIDI device. This particular one, the bassline generator. So you create your bassline within that. It's brilliant. There's just so much you can do within that itself. Another player that I would use for bass would be this polystep sequencer. Yeah, so it's kind of like so if you're stuck for ideas, you can just drag in these players, bassline generator, play about with the sounds. So these are really powerful in themselves. options within that. Next up would be Reason bass, bass, tomato. It is a selection of bass instruments. I think it's sample. Yeah, it's sample based. And then again, you'd put a player on that. Yeah, so it's an effect. It's an instrument effect, but you need MIDI going into it, or this player, and it is like so. It's really nice. There's so many options with your bass in that. Some nice sounds in that. Next up that I tend to go to would be Contact. For some strange reason I won't record on the screen whenever I open these up. I think it's because of pop out. Yeah, so it would be bass guitar within that, and then you play the various sections within your patches. Again, it's pretty, yeah, it just kills the computer. Let's try that again. Yeah, so it loads up. Let's try that again. It's not appearing on the screen, but it will basically load up your Contact instrument, and I've got prime bass in that, so play bass lines. Or I think you can just play the bass just through the MIDI. But the loops they have in there are really good. So you'll get things like yeah, there's loads of options within that. You can change a lot of things. But it's pretty CPU heavy. So that's that. And the last option would be just the sampler again. Drop in a bass line sample. Let's see. Yes, a pitch slice. Um, just play each section, which is good because you can play the sample and then do a variation of it. And it's something like this. And then also you can play over pitch and stuff. So it's another option, and I think that is about it. Yeah, so basically plug a bass guitar in, Rex player, synths, bass synths with the players, reason bass with the players, contact MIDI with the players, or MIDI and then mimic again would be MIDI playing the samples. So that's the options I would use for bass or bass.